everyone, my name is Kathy and I'm working with the safety department to show you some new kits that we have that is going to be for all vendors for Facebook, all the different vendors. This is mandatory now. This is from Facebook. So I'm going to go through this packet with you. This is called the Driver's Collision Reporting Kit, and it's going to be on every bus. It's going to hit your vehicle number right here. Then on the back side of the packet is a list of all the things that you need to do when you have an incident accident. So I'm going to go through this in detail right now. So the first page, the first part is what's in the packet. And you'll notice that there's red, yellow, and green sections. So those are color-coded in these packets, which I'm going to go through. So we'll do that right now. So first I want to go through what's on the list on the back side. And basically, the first thing you do when you have an incident or accident is stop the bus, set your parking brake, and set out any warning devices that you need to put out. Determine the extent of injuries and damage to the bus. If you need to call 911 because someone's severely injured, then call 911. You're going to exchange license, registration, insurance, and contact info with any other drivers involved in the incident. You want to take clear pictures of the other vehicle driver's license, registration, and insurance card. Take clear photos of the collision scene, everything that happened there. And then if you don't have radio access or a telephone on you, cell phone on you, I'll show you in here, there's a number, there's a page that you're going to fill out and give to somebody to make the call for you. But if you can call dispatch, you need to either call them over the radio to have them call you, or you actually call them from your cell phone. So I'm going to go in detail now. So this is what the collision form looks like. That's the very first packet that you have, right? I have a number of pages. So on this page, it's section 1, other drivers and vehicles. Vehicle 1 is always going to be your vehicle, what you're driving. And vehicle 2 is going to be the other vehicle involved in the incident or accident. So for here, you're going to put the license plate of the bus, the year, the make, owner's name is going to be Halcon. Then where it says driver's name, that information about you goes down in this section. Important to put here is the number of passengers on your bus. If there's 0 people on your bus, you put 0. If there's 15 people, you put 15. And then the names of the passengers. So you have room here for 7 people. Over here on vehicle number 2 is going to be for the other party involved in the accident. You need their license plate, the year, make, model, the owner's name and their address, and their driver's license info. And also you want to list how many passengers were in their vehicle, as well as their names, which go on this side. And then the insurance company information below that. And again, I want to reiterate that you want to take photographs of their information, driver's license, insurance cards, all identification related to the car. This section is section 2, which is your vehicle, the passengers and pedestrians. So you're going to fill out the top part completely with your name and the passengers' names of injured. So if you have anybody in your shuttle that was injured in the accident, you want to get their names and their phone numbers, the location and time of the collision, and the extent of the injuries. If anybody had to go to a hospital, you need to write that in here, the name of the hospital that they were sent to. This bottom section, okay, so again, you want to get the name of the hospital where injured people were taken. If there's more than one, write that in. The second part of this is the pedestrian injury. If there was an injury to a pedestrian in this incident, and you want to fill this out completely. There's easy boxes that you can check as they were exiting or boarding the bus, in the crosswalk or at an intersection. So make sure that you fill out and check every box on here. The condition of the pedestrian, maybe they were distracted or maybe they were intoxicated. You want to indicate that. And describe their clothing, that they have sunglasses or regular glasses on, headwear, and was the person carrying any objects that obstructed their vision. So again, and then on this next page, section 3, collision investigation and facts. Were the police called and the exact location of the collision? And here's the whole page where you get to explain what occurred, what happened in the accident or incident. And I want to reiterate again that when you're taking photographs of the bus where it was damaged or the car, make sure that you walk around your entire bus, either videotaping the whole bus or just taking pictures of sections of the bus, but you want to cover that. You want to cover it to make sure that you get any and all damage that was happened to the bus, and also on their car. So if they want to, if you only do one corner of the car, but then they claim, oh no, that bus also hit the front of my car, you want to make sure that you've got it documented, all parts of their vehicle and your vehicle. Okay, the next part of this is the collision diagram. And this is really important that you fill this out and do it correctly, because it really helps us understand what and where, how the collision occurred. On the right here are some symbols that you need to put on this diagram. Like, this is for your vehicle, this is for vehicle number 2, the first vehicle that you came in contact with, and then the third vehicle. X is for the point of contact on your vehicle and their vehicle. Then you have traffic control devices. So like if you've got a stop light here or a stop sign, all 4 corners, you need to indicate that. And also if there were pedestrians, where those pedestrians were located. This shows you, it tells you what you need to write and what you need to do on this. Also, the bottom section are all the boxes that you would select concerning the weather conditions, lighting, road surface, and road descriptions. So this is a really important diagram to do completely and thoroughly. Okay, then this is called the emergency card. This is the yellow part. This one is, it says, I cannot leave the scene of this accident. And so that says to please dial the operator and then ask to make an emergency collect call to central dispatch. Then you put your name in here, the bus number, the location of the incident, and a landmark. Are police needed? How many passengers on board? Injuries, ambulance needed, and is the vehicle drivable? So what you would do is, in the bottom part is in Spanish. You would take this and give to either a passenger on your shuttle. If there isn't a passenger, then any other witness that might be outside the shuttle, maybe a passenger in the car, but get someone to make a phone call for you if you're not able to call yourself or get through on the radio. Okay, then there's quite a few of these. Then we have what's called the courtesy card, and this is the green section on the front of your driver's collision reporting kit. So you fill this out completely also. It's going to be your name and address, your phone number, where you were at the time of the collision. I'm sorry, this is actually going to be for passengers on the bus. Take that back. So this is what you give to the passengers: their name, their address, phone numbers. Where were you at the time of the collision? Did you see the collision? Did anyone appear to be injured? And how did the collision happen? They're going to be filling out this part. And the bottom part is in Spanish. But you have a number of these. So if you've got 5 people that were on board, try to get every one of them to fill this out. And Facebook, our client, really wants us to have these forms done and completed. So if you get people that want to refuse to do the courtesy cards, you need to let them know that this is a mandatory thing that we have to collect from them regarding the incident or accident. So it's, again, very important that you complete this. And who do you think was responsible? So again, you have quite a few of these. So 6 or 7 of them. Okay, the next section, again, is in red. This is additional vehicles. So if there's another vehicle besides your vehicle and the first vehicle that the bus came in contact with, this would be vehicle number 3, vehicle number 4, 5, and 6. So if there were that many vehicles involved in the accident. And again, you're going to be writing down the license plate, the year, make, the owner's name, all that information. And again, also taking photographs of their driver's license, registration cards, and insurance cards. And then you do the same for the next vehicle until you have all of that information. Then this page is additional vehicles. Now you want to include passenger names in vehicle number 3 and their contact information. That could be a telephone number, which is what we prefer, or you could also take an email address, but write those down also. And you have a couple of pages to do that. Then supplement number B, additional injuries. So if you have more people that were injured, this is the page that you're going to fill out their name, their phone number, the vehicle, location, and the extent of the injuries. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this page. And this is supplement C, any additional statements. So this would be where you're going to put your name, I'm sorry, the person who's going to put their name, the phone, their email, and place that the incident happened, and then any additional statements that a person might have witnessed the accident, who's not involved in the accident. You want to have them fill this form out, and their signature and the date that it's completed. Okay, these are additional, same part, section C. And that's all that's in this packet, which goes in your collision packet. And then this one is called a rider non-collision incident form. This would be in case on your shuttle somebody falls either in the bus or outside the bus, arguments or fights, damage or injuries from vehicle doors, or something falling inside the bus like a computer, or they have some big box in there, whatever it is. These are for non-collision. So you're gonna, again, fill this out completely, the date of the incident, the injured person's name, and all their information. You also want to take photographs of their driver's license or any other identification that they have. And so if they have to go to the hospital, you're going to include that. And then you want to put X's in all the boxes that apply here, whether they were entering or exiting the shuttle, the location, was it the front door, the rear door, the emergency exit, and the condition of the person. Was that person intoxicated? Were they distracted? Those are all important factors that you need to check on here. And what kind of shoes they were wearing. The material, was it a rubber shoe? Was it a leather shoe? Was the person wearing glasses or not? Were they hearing impaired? And was your vehicle in motion? The floor ground where the incident happened. If it was in the bus, was the floor dry? Was it wet? Outside the bus, maybe on the sidewalk, also, was that wet? Was it dirt? Whatever it is. Or any other factors that may have contributed to the incident with this person. And the exact location of your vehicle when it occurred. And the driver's signature and the date. So you have a number of these. And then also included in this packet are your lost and found slips. They're also in Spanish. And that is it for this packet. So again, what you're going to be getting in your bus is this yellow packet. It's going to say this on the front. On the back, it's going to have all the instructions about what you need to do, the most important things. And again, I cannot overstate how important it is to be thorough when you complete these reports. Make sure that you take your time and check all the boxes. If you have questions, get some help from somebody. If you don't understand what a question is or you're not sure what it means, please ask us for help and we'll be happy to help you out. All right, thank you.